Hello. I wanted to just briefly share what I've observed from embodied processing versus somatic experiencing. I don't want to make waves or cause issues, not designed for that. Just my opinion and what I've seen. Uh, to shorten it up, basically, I feel embodied processing has been more comprehensive and more helpful to me than somatic experiencing has been. I mainly had three practitioners of SE, somatic experiencing, in the past um, maybe 5, 6 years, and two or three other ones in between. And some of this was not consistent. This was several months, and I took a break and then did several months more. But I've had several different practitioners. And so I'll just go through some of the things I've seen. Uh, I feel that um, embodied processing provides a bit better education, helping me see before the session, even before I get started, and even during the process and in between sessions, what to expect, how long it can expect, what kind of pacing to expect, and kind of how things are working in the process of it to help feel safe during and after, and to know not to expect huge things or shifts right away, that I can be patient. And because I know that, then I'm more willing to stick with it and to keep going. Whereas I think I jumped around maybe more so in the past because uh, it just wasn't real clear to me. What are we actually doing here and why are we doing it? I feel EP does that pretty well in their, or really well with their practitioners, what they do, with the training they provide, with the articles and videos that they may put for free on their website. So I find that that's a bit more comprehensive, in my opinion. Uh, I feel that EP gives more options for regulation and resourcing. There's at least 7 or 8 that we use often, but we can use more than that. If the client wants something different, we can bring that in. So again, just a little bit more open for some variety. Whereas for me, SE primarily used 2 or 3 different things, pretty much the same each time. I don't think that SE that I remember that they did much anchoring in the body, which means bringing in the relaxed feeling and anchoring that into the body, into the chest or into the wrist. So EP does that regularly. So that's a little bit of an extra thing that they do as well. I feel that EP gives a variety of more options when it comes to processing things. Again, not being stuck in just pendulating or just focusing on the body, but also working with the breath or these different things, getting more into beliefs or examining the parts a little bit more. So I feel a little bit more variety there as well. SE, from my experience, was primarily about the sensations and the emotions and maybe um, colors, textures that came up, which is good. But embodied processing does that and also allows to go into, depending on what level of training your practitioner has with EP, we get more into parts, examining the parts of what those relationships are with the emotions and the sensations and things, but also how does that part connect with another part in the system, and more about the relationships in between and how we are viewing feeling towards the part. Just a little bit deeper in examining some of those things and exploring that, which I've felt has been really helpful in understanding my own system as well, which I don't feel happened very much in somatic experiencing. Um, and then also just the sense of community. Uh, I think most of my somatic experiencing practitioners were pretty good, that we were able to talk and communicate, feel pretty open, kind of like we were on the same playing field, not a big difference. But sometimes I get from certain communities, especially where there's trainings that take years and they're very expensive, that you have this group of people that learn and now they're experts, and that they are up here and the clients that come in are down here, and they're kind of dumb. Like they just don't know that much. And sometimes I felt a bit talked down to. I was stupid and I didn't know how best to help myself, um, or to trust myself, and I needed to listen to their guidance. And it just felt kind of, yeah, like putting you down at times, that you weren't as much as a team working together. With EP, with the training, with the community, even with just clients working with practitioners, it feels more like we're regular people. Yes, we've learned and we're trained in some of these things and we practiced it, but we're regular people that we're friendly. We want to help each other. We want to help you get feeling better or start to learn more about what's happening in your life. And it just feels like more of a teamwork, a sense of community to me that I think's been really good. And with sometimes with somatic experiencing or with other modalities I've explored and tested out a few times or for a while, just didn't get that same sense with them. So those are some ideas, some things I've observed. Some of this too, maybe somatic experiencing laid the foundation over the years, and that now I'm really finding EP helpful because of the things it has done. I think there's been some of that there. It's got me to this point, but I feel that if I would have done that, or if it would have been around a while ago, and I would have been able to do that, that it also would have been probably more helpful, um, maybe more effective for me, for where I'm at. So hopefully that makes sense. If you found this on YouTube, you can check out my other video. I'll put that below about what an EP session looks like with a flow chart. Also, you can check out my website at mountainandmeadowhealth.com. There's more information, articles about nervous system health, trauma, TRE, tension and trauma release exercises, and also embodied processing. So I think that's it. Hope you have a good rest of the day and found that helpful, and we will see you later.